Okay, great. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming to our weekly webinar with Dr. Imran. My name is Ahaba McLaughlin. I am a traditional naturopath from South Florida, and today our subject is hypertension. I look forward to hearing from Dr. Imran's protocols on how he deals with it. In the meantime, I'm going to speak a little bit from the naturopathic perspective. And really, the crux of this is diet. It's the foods that we're choosing to eat, what we put in our body, and the stress levels, basically. So getting a good handle on the foods that your clients may be eating or patients is really going to be imperative for long-term success. So we could add all the protocols and herbals and homeopathic medicines, but if they are not making changes to what they are putting in, it's sort of a little bit of an uphill battle. With that being said, making sure that we're getting proper amounts of vitamin D, avoiding trans fats, eating out with the inflammatory oils that all the restaurants eat or give out for you guys to eat. That is such a big one. Sugar, of course, candies and cakes and cookies and chips. Yeah, chips is another one that's very highly inflammatory. So it's really, really imperative that we really look at the diet. It's such a crucial factor. I know it sounds, yeah, everybody says that, but really, it really, really, truly is. Okay, how can we lower that with naturopathic remedies? Cinnamon is one of them, parsley, ginger, garlic, cat's claw is another one. I also like to use nattokinase. Nattokinase is an enzyme that helps break down debris in the cardiovascular system. I've used that one pretty effectively in my practice, so I love using nattokinase. I also really enjoy using cayenne pepper. That brings heat to the circulation, gets the blood flowing and moving, stagnation. Another one that I like is hawthorn berry. Also olive leaf. Olive leaf extract is great for regulating blood pressure. Now, the systolic, which is the top number, and then the diastolic, which is the bottom number, juicing could actually help regulate that. And the systolic specifically pairs well for celery juice. And then carrot juice is great for the bottom number, the diastolic. So keeping that in mind, if you have high blood pressure, drinking some celery juice to get, and really essentially it's boiling down to a mineral issue and not either too much voltage or not enough voltage in the heart. You might get heart palpitations if you're having heart palpitations. That's a voltage issue. So we definitely want to make sure that the minerals are getting into where they want to go, because the heart has a sodium-potassium chamber. And what is celery juice filled with? Sodium. And what is carrot juice filled with? Potassium. So balancing that out would be really critical. I have also seen Dr. Imran administer aconite for acute symptoms on high blood pressure. So that's something that you could use in the moment of, when the individual might be going through some high blood pressure. Let's see, anything else I want to add? Yeah, those are my top three. If anybody has any questions, I'll check the chat. Okay. Okay, I don't see anything. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know now. If not, I will turn it over to Dr. Imran. Okay. Dr. Imran, unless B is here today, I don't, let me just check her on the chat. Um, I don't see her. Okay. Dr. Imran, thank you so much for having me on again. And I look forward to hearing what you have to tell us on hypertension. Dr. Imran, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much. We're looking forward to hearing what you have to tell us on hypertension today.
Thank you very much. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Here is Dr. Imran. Today we talk about hypertension. So first we talk, what are the symptoms? High blood pressure usually does not cause any symptoms and it is often detected during routine medical checkup. High blood pressure is called silent killer because it leads to a significant amount of damage to blood vessels and heart without any apparent symptoms. However, certain symptoms that appear as a result of high blood pressure include headache, dizziness, shortness of breath, chest pain, nose bleeding, or blood spot in eyes. However, these symptoms are not specific to high blood pressure and may appear as a result of other health conditions. So what is the cause of high blood pressure? High blood pressure may also not have cause. High blood pressure that arises without any reason is called primary hypertension. Primary hypertension usually develops gradually over a period of time. Second, when there is an underlying cause of high blood pressure, it is referred to as secondary hypertension. Secondary hypertension can be a result of problem in kidneys and thyroid, tumors in the adrenal gland, and defect in blood vessels. Secondary hypertension tend to appear suddenly. So now we talk about some homeopathic remedies which we are common use for hypertension. First remedy is aconite. First remedy is aconite. Aconite is a natural remedy source from plant. It can be used for managing high blood pressure along with anxiety and restlessness. The person mortally feels a sudden fear of death. Other accompanying symptoms include palpitation, pressure on the left side of the chest, and sensation of weight under the breastbone. Pain in the heart extending to the left shoulder, it is also felt. So we are use aconite in 30C, aconite in 200C, and aconite in 1 m according to the patient condition. Second remedy is galanine. Second remedy is gluconine. Gluconine is well indicated remedy for high blood pressure accompanied by headache, which is throbbing and bursting type, strong palpitation, difficulty in breathing, and heat on the face are felt. The person sense pressure in the heart as if heart is contracted. The pain in the heart may radiate to other body part. So we are use gluconine in 3C, 6C, 12C, 30C, and 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is graphitis. Graphitis. Graphitis patient is obese, relaxed, and timid, costive, chilly cold, catching prone to get cracks and fissure has snatty and layman's leukorrhea and Gaussian burning vertex and covip sensation on forehead, high blood pressure during climate period and from suppressed eczema. So we are used graphitis in 30C and in 200C and in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Lilium tag. Lilum Lilium tag. Lilium tag is prolapsus uterus with palpitation sensation as if heart was grabs in a wise heart feels full to bursting palpitation over whole body and full distant feelings as if blood would burst through the vessels, rapid heartbeat 150 to 170 per minute, profound depression of spirits, wild crazy feeling on vertex and aimless buried motion, menses early, snitty, dark, clotted, offensive, flow only when moving about. So we are use this remedy in 30C and in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is aurum metallicum. Next remedy is aurum metallicum, an excellent remedy for high blood pressure with low pulse pressure. The patient is digestive with life, has great depression and suicidal tendency, but is afraid of death. We are use aurum metallicum in 30C, aurum metallicum in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Bratamure. Bratamure is an excellent remedy for hypertension of the age. There is an increased tension of the pulse and systolic pressure is high in compression with diastolic pressure which is low. So we are use Bratamure in 3x, Bratamure in 6x, and Bratamure in 12x according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Argentum net. Argentum at times high blood pressure due to anxiety and mental illness. Argentum is an effective remedy in curing such condition. So we are use Argentum nitricum in 30C and in 200C and 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is natrum Natrum Natriuretic, certain high blood pressure condition arises due to suppressed anger and stress, harrowing events of the past and unsolved issue can induce heightened blood pressure level. Natriuretic is an perfect solution for such troubles in high blood pressure condition. So we are use natriuretic in 3x, natriuretic in 6x, and natriuretic in 12x, natriuretic in 30C, and natriuretic in 200C, and natriuretic in 1 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Bertram varied. Bertram varied help is reducing arterial tension and normalize cardiac palpitation. So we are use Bertram varied in 30C and 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Agnesia amara. Agnesia amara is very used to treat high blood pressure caused by emotional grief and trauma. Agnesia can be suggested as a useful remedy in such condition. So we are use Agnesia amara in 30C and in 200C and 1 m, 10 m, 50 m, cm according to the patient condition. Next remedy is physostigma. Next remedy is physostigma. Physostigma is best for hypertension with the feeling that a cap is gripping the head. So we are used physostigma in hypertension in 1x, 2x, 3x, 3C, 6C, 30C, 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is plumbum met. Next remedy is plumbum met. Plumbum metallicum is effective for hypertension due to gout or kidney disease or from thickening of arteries. There is a great paleness of skin and red blood or decrease. So we are use plumbum mat in 30C, plumbum mat in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is cetrophanthis. Cetrophanthis is effective for hypertension, is age with heart complaints, depend on kidney diseases. There is a irritable heart with tense arteries and a free discharge of urine. Cetrophanthis increase the systolic and diminish the rapidly of heart. We are use this remedy cetrophanthis in 30C, cetrophanthis in mertenture in 1x, in 2x, in 3x, 3C, 6C, and 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Rauwolfia. There is Rauwolfia of high blood pressure in chronic cases. One has to look up various things before such details are behind the scope of the art. Next remedy is bryonia. Bryonia, high blood pressure from anger person who are irritable, inclined to be an angry and aromatic, gouty, excessive dryness of mouth, membranes, constipated stool, dry thirst, headache, aggravation from any motion, and relief from absolute rest, either mental and physical condition, and high blood pressure. So we are used bryonia in mertenture, bryonia in 1x, and bryonia in 2x, 3x, 3C, 6C, 30C, 200C, according to the patient condition. Next remedy is causticum. Causticum is useful both in acute and chronic cases, hypertension, from getting cold, from long lasting grief and sorrow, from loss of sleep, night watching, from sudden emotion, fear, fright, joy from anger, or when hypertension is associated with arthritis or paralysis, there is a progressive loss of muscular strength, tense about the joint, great restlessness at night, but motion does not, constipation, urination of coughing, sneezing, great sympathy for suffering of others, mood tensions, and rawness and soreness in the different parts. So we are used causticum in 30C, causticum in 200C, and causticum in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is cactus grant. Cactus grant is best for hypertension with heart troubles. There is a feeling of in the heart region and have angina pain. We are use cactus grant in 30C and in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is cratagus. Cratagus, a heart tonic, it is a considered a specific remedy for hypertension. The patient feels dyspnea on least. So we are use cratagus in mother tincture. I use mostly this remedy only in mother tincture. Next remedy is calcarea carb. Calcarea carb is best for hypertension in fat and flabby persons. There is a excessive sweat on heads, sweating on head, palms and soles. The patient have a specific craving for eggs. There are They are chili patients. We are use calcarea carb in 3x, calcarea carb 6x, calcarea carb 12x, calcarea carb 30C, calcarea carb 200C, and calcarea carb 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is thuja. Next remedy is thuja. Thuja is effective for hypertension with the personal or history of coronary thrombus. Here, the hypertension is associated with poor arterial wall. We are use Thuja in 200C, in 30C, in 200C, in 1M, 10M, 50M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Viscum album. Viscum album is suggestive when the systolic blood pressure is high and diastolic is low. Viscum album we are suggest when the systolic blood pressure is high and diastolic is low. So we are use this remedy in mother tincture and in 30C and in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is staphysagria. Staphysagria, high blood pressure after sexual signs and excessive ill effect of and unmerited insults was insulted being to dignified to fight substance is worth and went home sick, trembling. Staphysagria patient is also sensitive. So we are used Staphysagria in 30C and in 200C and in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Rustox. Rustox, high blood pressure in person who develop complaints from getting wet or in damp weather. A patient had high blood pressure and sciatica. Rustox giving a good result. We are use Rustox in 30C, Rustox in 200C, Rustox in 1M Rostax in 10 m and 50 m according to the patient condition. Next remedy is CPR. CPR is mild temperament, sad, weeping, faints easily, indifferent to those love, best yellow, complications in chilly and constipation, constipated and suffers from prolapse, urethra and flushes of heat from least motion with anxiety and fatness followed by respiratory over whole body. She is rose from washing and better by continuing motions, menses irregular. So we are use CPR in 30C, CPR in 200C, CPR in 1M, CPR in CM according to the patient condition. Next remedy is allium stiva. Allium stiva is an excellent remedy for high blood pressure associated with high cholesterol. Allium stiva may be given in cases where there is a history of high cholesterol levels. This homeopathic remedy may suit fat and fleshy individuals who prefer non-vegetarian diets. Symptoms of high blood pressure may include dullness and heaviness in the head. At times, there may be a severe headache in the temples. Often, there may be complaints of a heat flushes in the body which come and go suddenly. So, we are use allium stava in mother tincture, allium stava in 1x, in 2x, in 3x, in 3x, in 6C, and in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is laxis. Laxis, certain body changes result in high blood pressure, especially in the cases of women during the onset of menopause. High blood pressure becomes a common. Laxis is used to treat such condition of high blood pressure. So we are use Lexis in 30C, in 200C, and in 1M according to the patient condition. Next remedy is gelsemium. Next remedy is gelsemium. Gelsemium, high blood pressure from fear, fright, news, and sudden emotions, fear of death, lack of courage, desire to be quiet, to be let alone, dull, drowsy, and dizzy, great depression from heat of sun, summer, complete relaxation, and of wild muscular system with entire motor paralysis, great heaviness of the eyes, cannot keep them open, weakness and troubling head itch and vertigo spreading from the cervical region, fears that unless on the move, the heart will cease beating, thrillessness. We are used gelsemium in 30C and in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is opium. Opium, high blood pressure that originate from fright and the fear still remaining want of apoplexy threatened. There is a great spore painlessness. Patient complain nothing, want nothing, sleepy but cannot sleep, sleeplessness with acuteness of hearing of sleepy, heavy, stupid with breathing, red face, eyes half closed but short, pupils contracted, skin covered with hot sweat, loss of breath on falling asleep, bad feels, hot, constipated, hard, rooted, black balls or diarrhea stools, involuntary urine retained with full bladder. We are use opium in 30C and in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is phosphorus. Next remedy is phosphorus. Tall, slender person of fair skin, delicate eyelashes, fine blonde and red hair, quick and very sensitive nature, oversensitiveness of all senses, restlessness, brightly moves, burning between scalp and weak empty all-gone sensation in the different parts and great weakness and troubling of mouthful longing for cold food and drink stools long slender and hard on diarrhea as soon as anything enters the abdomen. Phosphorus has the order of, so we are used phosphorus in 30C and in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Nux vomica. Nux vomica is remedy suitable for high blood pressure, especially in young people who adopt suddenly sitting for long time periods with little or no physical activity and modern lifestyle habits like smoking, alcohol, lack of exercise. These factors person to high blood pressure. We are use Naxomica in 30C and in 200C according to the patient condition. Next remedy is Califas. Califas is leading homeopathic remedy to manage stress and several stress related complaints including high blood pressure. It is recommended for a person who remains under constant stress and worry. The patient may face symptoms including palpitation from slight motion, shortness of breath, irregular pulse, along with both mental and physical fatigue. We are used Califas in 3x, in 6x, in 30C, and in 200C, and in 1M according to the patient condition. Now I want to share some protocol which we are common use in our clinical practice for high blood pressure. First remedy is Crataegus, in myrrh tincture, Rauwolfia in mild tincture, and Viscum album in mild tincture. Mix together these three remedies and use 3 times a day. 10 drops 3 times a day. If high blood pressure due to high cholesterol, then we are use allium stiva in mild tincture, Crataegus oxy in mild tincture, and Rauwolfia in mild tincture. Mix together these three remedies and use 3 times a day. Third protocol is Aconite 200C, Belladonna 200C, mix together and take 3 times a day. And fourth protocol is Aconite 200C, Ledum Pal 200C, Arnica 200C, and Lexis 200C, mix together and use three once a day.
Dr. Imran, what is this particular protocol for? The fourth one?
Fourth protocol is for high blood pressure due to blockage in arteries.
I'm sorry, I'm missing that. Due to what?
Blockage in arteries. Anyone have a question about this topic?
What was the third protocol for, please?
Third protocol is Aconite 200C and Belladonna 200C for high blood pressure.
Only?
High blood pressure with headache.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Dr. Imran, thank you so much. Also, the very first one, what is it for exactly? Is it just regular high blood pressure?
Yeah, regular high blood pressure.
Thank you.
Anyone have a question?
Could
Yes.
you tell us, I'm sorry, could you tell us what the raw Wolfia potencies were, please, for chronic high blood pressure?
Yeah, Rauwolfia in Mertagger.
Thank you.
Always welcome.
When you say mix together 3 times a day, do you mean 10 drops 3 times a day?
Yeah, 10 drops 3 times a day in half cup of water
Thank
before
you.
half hour. Anyone have a question?
What about someone who suffers from diabetes and also has high blood pressure?
Okay, so then we are use first a Cygidium in Mertenscher, Urinium nitricum in 3x, Aconite in 200C, and Belladonna 200C. Syzygium Mertenscher and Urinum nitricum in 3x, mix together these two remedies and use 3 times a day, and Aconite 200C and Belladonna 200C, mix together these two remedies and use 3 times a day.
Thank you.
Okay, always welcome. Anyone have a question?
Yes. What were the first two on the diabetes protocol?
Yeah, for diabetes. Please say again.
Yes. What were the first two remedies on the diabetes protocol?
Okay, just a minute, I write. Syzygium and Urinum nitricum. Urinum net 3x. Anyone have another question?
For the diabetes, is that 3 times a day?
Yes, mix together these two remedies and use 3 times a day. Okay, I want to say thanks to everyone. Next Sunday, same time, we meet again here with new topic. And once again, thank you very much and God bless you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Always welcome.